Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to Dublin. Welcome to the ITF Hackathon for this weekend. So I would like to, this is the kickoff presentation. For many people, that will be, well, a, a presentation you have seen a couple of times, but still I want to do it because we want to be very welcome to newcomers and first-time attendants. Um, and I will explain some of the logistics of this weekend. And also, of course, part of the logistics is food, so that's important to know. We always start with raising some hands, so we're very curious with who are for the first time participating in the ITF Hackathon. Excellent. That's very good to see. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. It's always good to see new people in the ITF Hackathon and to join us. And in combination of that, not only first hackathon, but also first ITF. Are there some people here also the first time? Yes, I do see about 10, 15 hands. Excellent. Thank you. Very welcome. I think, personally, I think the ITF Hackathon is a very good way to start the week, to make new friends, colleagues, to discuss some items you're interested with. You can find just outside the room a white paper with all the tables and all the topics people are working on. Have a look on it. If you have some interest in some of these topics, you can find a table and start talking with the people that are working on drafts or some implementation in code. Good. So mentioning that, don't forget to put your name just on the white sheet outside the room. So it makes it easy for others to find who is working on which topic. Thanks. Good. Why are we here? So it's twofold. Standards really need implementations. So I think a hackathon is a perfect place to start with proof of concept implementations, interop, etc. So it really helps the ITF process. In writing drafts and RFCs, standards needs implementation. Without an implementation, standard is of no use. Apologies. Other side, twofold. We also want to attract developers. So again, it's maybe new influx of people into the ITF. They look at differently, of course. So the developers look differently to standards. They are the consumers of standards. So it's super important to have these other people also in the room. And also university engagement, the next generation ITFers. So that's the other reason why we organize the ITF. And I think personally it's very important and a nice start of the week. Good. The ITF Hackathon is an ITF activity, sorry. So the note well applies also for these 2 days here in this room. I won't explain what the note well is, but it's on several places. So be sure you're aware of what the note well is and read up on the different points. Having said that about a note well, the code contribution guidelines. So the code you're working on is yours. You decide if it's maybe not even open source or not. These are the conditions. But I'd suggest, think about if other people start using your code, think about a license. Because it's a good idea to think about licenses in general, open source license, and you have very I forgot the word, very permissive licenses like the MIT or the BSD licenses, or you look at the GNU public license or other licenses. There's a whole spectra. If you want to chat a bit about it, I'm a little bit knowledgeable about it, but I know other people are also very knowledgeable, so I can redirect you. But think about what to use if you want to publish your code. Yeah, having said that, the code, all the other things, your discussions, your presentations later, these are all ITF contributions. So be aware of that. Yeah. Okay. Good. Projects. We have, I think, more than 40 projects on the wiki. Excellent. Thank you all for putting your projects on the wiki. That really helps us all. in coordinating activities, having people, having people to join you in the project. You were visible, and also for the people that not yet decided where they want to contribute or which projects they want to work, start at the Hackathon wiki page and also have a look at the Lost and Found link. It's in the wiki. You can put your name and what kind of skills you have, or vice versa. If a project is looking for people, you can put in a request for people to join your project. So it's all on the wiki. It's a Lost and Found, and there you can coordinate your activities. That's said. This is agenda. We are here now with the kickoff, forming teams. At 12:30, the lunch will be provided. Sorry. And there will be an afternoon break. At 6:30, there's the dinner. And around 9 o'clock, the room will be closed. Okay. And for tomorrow, that's important to note, is that we start at 9:30, the room opens. At 12:30, lunch. And think about already, if you want to present your project, start, maybe we put here 1:30, but maybe start at 1 o'clock, thinking about the slides. Prepare a number of slides and submit them before 2 o'clock. And I will go into that a little bit in the next slide. So submit that for before 2 o'clock. Between 2 and 4, there will be the presentations, all the projects. And we have to time that very strict. So the preparations are very important. So we are able to have one presentation after the other. Good. This Hackathon, so there are remote participants. Some people are hybrid. Some of these groups are here. Sorry, some projects are hybrid. Some of the participants are here and some are remote, and they collaborate via Hackathon. There are other ways to collaborate, but we provide also Hackathon as a way. Well, this is the link. It's also in on the wiki page. I think, well, I just sent out an email also with this link. So please find the link either on the mailing list or look at the slides. This also, you can use that. Right. Oh yeah, it's in the team schedule website on the wiki page. Good. So if you want to go to the hackathon, you can follow the arrows, and it's very intuitive. Okay. If we are out of seats, if you get some mentioning that there's no room anymore, please drop me an email or come by the table. I'm sitting over there. Currently, we have 25 seats. If we need more, we can do that instantaneously. Hacknet, I think everything is arranged for. Con was walking around, making sure that all the people with special network requirements are at the proper table with the switch. If you have any problems with your network setup specific, drop by. I'm over there in the right for me, over there in the right far corner. Yes, good. Presentations, that's important. I will repeat this part tomorrow morning again. It's fun to share your ideas and your presentations and your results in the presentation. So these are the things to think about. What do I want to communicate in 3 minutes? It's very short. So think about very clearly what you want to communicate to the room. What are the highlights? Who contributed? And what are your follow-up steps, for example? Okay, good. To run that smoothly, we changed last time, 120, IETF 120, from the GitHub solution, or repository, to submit your presentations to Data Tracker. Because now it's really the way you also interact in working groups. You upload your slides, and it's gone from Data Tracker automatically into the Meet Echo for presentation. So we don't use GitHub anymore for uploading presentations. Be aware of that. Yeah, I think that's clear. It's also hopefully properly described in the wiki pages. If you're missing some information, please send me an email. I can improve the documentation for clarity. There we go. Uploading presentations to Data Tracker. You can go to tomorrow to the agenda, for example, and then you see upload of materials of the session. That's tomorrow at 2 o'clock. You can click that, and then you find this one. Besides agenda, you go to the slides tab, and you can upload your slides. I understand that this is the screen rendered by Safari. I've seen that the Firefox users have a different view of the same page. But you can probably figure out also the same way that you can upload your slides. Good. And on the wiki, there's also a direct link to upload your slides to the proper session. You have to be very specific to which session you want to upload your slides. Good. Still, we have a GitHub for the IETF Hackathon. You can use the GitHub IETF Hackathon organization to host your project in the repo. And we still provide a template for your presentations, a PowerPoint template. So you can download the PowerPoint template, make it your own, and submit it via data tracker. Or if you really want to rely on HTML, it's still possible. There's an HTML. You can make your presentation HTML, upload it to GitHub. Then it will render it and generate a PDF, but you're on your own then. Make sure you move the PDF into data tracker. We won't do that anymore. Yeah, so that was the old process, but we still want to provide a service, but you are responsible to upload the resulting PDF into the data tracker. Okay, that said, sorry, I want to mention this. This is what Charles once initiated, Charles Eckel, my co-chair. It's well, we call it a related implementation. So if you're working on a draft and you have some implementation, a GitHub repo, whatever, there's an additional resources field. As an individual, as an ID, not yet a working group document. You can do it yourself. Otherwise, the working group chair has to do that. But you can, if you provide some new links, some new implementations that is in support of your draft, please use this link or this new field. It's very useful. There are different tags, repo, related implementation. There are other tags. So you can see that there are some examples. Once you fill it in, there are some example tags you can use. Okay. Also, if you're working on drafts, to mention also in your wiki, in the Hackathon wiki on the projects, it's useful to document that for later reference and for other people. Excellent. Good. Fast forward, Monday, we always have the Hack Demo Happy Hour in the evening. If you think about, I want to share not only my project tomorrow for the audience here, but for the IGF broad, there's a Hack Demo Happy Hour between 7 and 8 in the foyer, and really fun. There's a lot of people coming by having discussions. There's some, of course, some drinks. I think the cash bar is on the first floor, so you have to take the elevator and down. But there's a cash bar also. Yeah, think about it. I would really like to see you over there. Register your team on Monday before 1 o'clock. And again, you can do that also on the wiki. So we can make the proper preparations, reserve some tables, etc. I will repeat this also tomorrow. And yeah, that's said. The code lounge is on Livy Meeting Room 1, first floor. You can find it. It's a shared space for everyone. But if you want to reserve coordinate some of your activities during the week, you can use again the schedule, the code lounge wiki page to put in your name. So the L4S people are there for sure, but there are also other people. You can just put down your name, and other people know they are working on your project during that time. Everything to make collaboration through the week more easily. Good. That's it for now. I would really like to thank our sponsors, Ericsson, Gold, Meta, Silver, and ICANN Bronze sponsor. They make it all happen, or possible to organize this, the food, the drinks, etc. So certainly want to thank our sponsors. Thank you. Good. Um, if there are any questions, you can always drop an email to the Hackathon chairs mail address, or just drop by here in the room. Happy to talk with you and share ideas. Thank you and enjoy.